I'ma do something just to see how you react. Dare you try something, then I'll call my crew and we will handle you, we'll handle you, we'll handle you like business. We will handle you, we'll handle you, call my crew and we are, yeah.
We'll handle you like business. We will handle you, we'll handle you, we'll show you who we are, yeah. Hi, welcome to my channel once again. I'm Kawira. Yes, nowadays there is a trend, or at least I have been noticing that there is a trend. It's like most are killing for a fight, not actually going out of their way to eliminate a life, but most want to ruffle the feathers of others for no particular reason other than just to, test them so that they react, and then they'll call their whole crew and gang up on the person who had the guts, to go up against the instigator or the antagonist or the starter of the whole commotion. Yeah, it's evident on social media. Someone may just post something, and out of the blue, someone else responds in a not so nice way. And maybe the person who posted the photo or the caption or the message decides to respond to this person who had the audacity to come up to their social media, follow them, and leave a rude response to any one of their posts. Or maybe it could be a persistent troll, and someone decides that, hey, this time around I won't let you get away with it without giving you a piece of my mind. And boom, just like that, everyone turns around and attacks not the troll or the one who initiated the whole conflict or the whole commotion or the whole drama. No, they turn around and attack the owner of the social media, the one whose photo, message, or whatever it is that they posted, meme, because you can post a couple of things on social media. You can even be writing a book and happen to post a chapter, and someone trolls maybe your grammar or the concept, and you just decide, no, I have to give you a piece of my mind, and you get attacked instead of the one who instigated the whole situation. They turn around on the innocent party who only did what is naturally human, or what naturally comes to us as human beings, the one who just chose to defend themselves or to tell the troll off. I don't like using the term troll because I believe we've all been there at one point or another where we were maybe not so nice to another person. So yeah, let's just see, the one who starts whatever it is that brings about the conflict. And it's everywhere, even in real life, not only on social media. It gets where you can actually, read between the lines and just realize or come to the conclusion that you've done nothing wrong, that this particular individual or individuals, because they do gang up on you. Immediately you tell one of them, no, you will not treat me in that particular manner, because as I said, it's all a test, and it happens. It's so rampant that you can, and they do it so blatantly that you can tell that it's not you, it's them. They're trying to start something. They're trying to push your buttons. And as you've seen, I did make a post of me as an individual, me myself, receiving several death threats because I happened to go against, let's call it a party or a group that was continuously on my case. And when they happened to come to where I live to invade my personal space, I happened to send them away, and that rubbed them the wrong way. If you've been following my YouTube page, you've seen quite a bit of, videos posted hinting at something, a situation that may be going on behind the scenes. And when I ushered them away, because I believe one's home is one's personal space, the death threats became blatant. I became wanted. I was earmarked for elimination. Yes, every human being has a breaking point. You might decide to throw mean words at someone, but eventually they will break and they will respond. And how will you handle it? Will you gang up on them? Will you call your whole crew and show them what you're made of, and show them who quote unquote owns the town, who owns everyone, who is boss? Yes, you may be blessed to have this crew, this quorum, this Randy, this gang, Randy is a shin word for crew that has everyone shaking in their boots. And yes, you may go about picking on just about anyone and everyone, and anyone and everyone might allow you to carry on, because you do know physical health and well-being is far much more important than proving a point. Because let's face it, how can you stand up to maybe a gang that runs a particular area within your township, within your town, within your county, within your village, within your community, and expect to get away scot-free? And you do know this commotion is instigated so that you react and give them quote unquote reasons to harm you, maybe physically or intellectually. If you're in school, they might try to go around the whole system to get you maybe failed, or to have someone in the institution frustrate you so that you lash out and get suspended or expelled on disciplinary grounds. The same with your career. They might set someone out to get you. They might set up a situation that at one point or another will force you to react in a way that might get you fired, suspended, or even jail. Because you do know they really try to push one's buttons, and they try to go for the worst reaction so that they can show you what they are capable of in the worst of ways. Here is where the weapon of gap, a weapon of speaking, the weapon of reporting comes to play. Although it is a tricky situation because you might be reporting to those within the crew, within the ranger, within the gang, because you don't know who really is in that said group, who is a member of the crew and works alongside them behind the scene, putting up a front of an upright citizen. Yes. But the moment you do speak it out and just speak the truth, don't dwell on name calling or bashing anyone's individual character or personality or anything that might injure any one of those individuals' egos, because most likely it's the leader of the gang who will come for you, will come at you so that you react, and they want you to go at them, they want you to strike at their ego so that they can crush you and destroy you physically and or financially, career-wise, education-wise, and they might even end your life. The best thing is to stay silent. Yes, I know self-control is a hard thing to master, and here is where that wisdom of self-control and humility comes in. You have to be really cautious. Make it appear that you're afraid of them, that you're bowing out. Allow them to say whatever it is that they're saying and be on your way, safe and sound, with your body intact, with your financial status intact, with your career path intact, with your school life intact. Then secretly find a way of conveying the message across that there are those who may not have the best interests at heart for others. Yes. It's tough. Sometimes we lose it after a lot of bashing and humiliation. You might feel the need to fight for yourself. You might feel so downtrodden that the tongue can no longer contain itself and you just blurt out something. And end up in more trouble than you originally were in. Yeah, insults do hurt the ego. It hurts when they say those mean things. But you do know such individuals target just about anyone they deem quote unquote weak, even amongst themselves. Yes. And one way of looking at it is, for one to be so cruel, they must have undergone a lot of cruelty. So from that point of view, you can see it as an act of mercy, just allowing them to, rant and rave and let out their frustrations on you, and life will go on like they never existed. Yes, one step at a time. It takes one step at a time, and it comes to a point where with growth naturally grow thick skin from all the bashing and all the name calling, because who hasn't been called a name or two since childhood? It starts straight at home, right from home. Mama calling you out, daddy calling you out, the nanny calling you out, your siblings calling you out, your friends calling you out, in the playground, in kindergarten, and you bawl out and you cry and you cry and you cry, and all these times when they say these mean things, you cry and cry. But as you grow older, the crying lessens. And as you look around you, you see that you're not the only victim to cruelty, that everyone around you is suffering the same fate. Everyone is going through some type of commotion with someone bullying them. Even the bully has someone who tells them mean things and makes them cry. So if you go by this reasoning that they're targeting you because they've been targeted, and they couldn't handle it, but they couldn't fight back because they were too afraid of those who targeted them. So they looked for someone who reminded them of what they believed themselves to be, quote unquote, weak at the time they were targeted. Then, once you understand that they're just projecting what they went through and what they feel about themselves onto you, it makes it easier to laugh everything off, report things with ease, and move on with your life. As usual, you do know Dr. Anne is not a certified medical practitioner. I'm not a doctor by profession, and neither am I a PhD holder on psychology or anything to do with human behavior. But I have come across a few, lessons in life, as well as in various institutions that I've been fortunate enough to attend to and interact with various people, as well as articles, journals, and books, and the internet. Do your research. All this information is out there, as well as all the advice I've received from various people in my background. You know, every time we do report a situation, the ones we're reporting to, those in authority, those impartial, those who have impartiality and the wisdom, as well as the capability and the rights to handle these situations, to try to break down the antagonists, the said assailants. They do try to make you understand where the person attacking you is coming from, their psychology. So I may not be a certified medical practitioner, but I do love you, and as usual, I will state that if you or a loved one is experiencing any health issues, physical, mental, psychological, or otherwise, please do seek the assistance of a certified medical practitioner. Like my video, if it gave you something to ponder on, something to think about, if it brought your spirits up, maybe you were initially down because someone has been on your case, but then I happened to pinpoint that it's not you with the problem, it's a projection of self, and now you feel better, so you can like my video. Also, as support, seeing that I go out of my way to prepare these enlightening videos for all of you, share it widely on all platforms, and please subscribe to my channel. And to my 2 subscribers, yes, I've been around for 2 months and I have 2 subscribers. Thank you for the support. As usual, I love you, and I'll see you later. stay safe, report bullying, and never fight back.